They do wine and pickle pairings. You know how I am about pickles. Okay, so for all of our friends who have never been to the upstate New York region, I have 2 words for you. Mennonite Grocery. Dude, this place is amazing. I just bought like 3 big ass ribeye steaks, 3 of them for $39.
And they look so beautiful, by the way.
The peanut butter section, for those of you that don't know, I am a huge peanut butter fan. The peanut butter section was insane. We asked the Mennonite lady that was working the peanut butter stand what her favorite was, and she said
the honey roasted.
The honey roasted peanut butter. And she said, well, I can give you a sample if you want. And I went, no, why would I want a sample? You work the counter. You're the expert. So we got honey peanut butter.
Honey roasted peanut butter.
Honey roasted peanut butter.
We got traffic jam.
We got, the jam section. Oh my God. The jams and jelly section, out of this world. They have every jam that you can think of, including traffic jam.
And bear jam.
And frog jam. I have no idea what's in frog jam.
Split jam.
It is bananas, strawberries, pineapple, maraschino cherries.
Oh yeah, yep. Throw that shit in there.
Apparently we are getting banana split jam. We got like some chipped beef. Oh, I got some chocolate peanut butter clusters. I love chocolate peanut butter. And we got an apple pie, a small one, not a big one.
We didn't have big ones, but there's just the 2 of us and we don't need a full pie.
All right, well that's the insight on the Amish groceries. There, I'm gonna miss these. I'm really gonna miss these. We did spend some time at a few wineries, including one that did a very interesting pairing. All right, we are at Toast Winery. Absolutely picked the perfect place because they do wine and pickle pairings. You know how I am about pickles. Okay, so this is the first one out of the gate. This is a Gerstenminer, and it's paired with a garlic dill pickle. The pickle actually makes it a little more earthy. I don't know if this makes sense, but you know how like a porter has that little bit of earthy kind of taste to it? The pickle does that to the wine. Okay, so the second one is a bubbly Brender. It's a Prosecco kind of style wine, but it's also paired with a pickle that has it's a Chesapeake pickle, so it has Old Bay seasoning in it, which is really kind of weird, but after you do the Old Bay seasoned pickle and then sip the wine gets like a ton more fruity. It's just crazy. The Old Bay pickle is nuts. It's so good. So Cab Franc with a jalapeno pickle. So the wine first. Ooh, the jalapeno pickle has the kick is on the end of it. All right, so this is the last pairing. They call it their Celebration Rosé. It's a very, very strawberry wine, but they pair it with a spicy pickle that when you eat the pickle and then taste the wine becomes like grape juice. It is the weirdest experience. If you haven't ever considered a pickle and wine pairing, do it. We also did the hike to end all hikes. So we are about to start on the hike that is the reason that we extended our stay up here in the Finger Lakes. Well, one of the reasons. The other reason was a ton of good wineries.
And breweries.
So this is Watkins Glen State Park, and we're about ready to go down the Gorge Trail, and there are 19 waterfalls on this trail. Here we go. The hike is located in Watkins Glen State Park. Unfortunately, the trail's not dog-friendly, so you'll have to make other arrangements for your pup. For Gracie, that was a day at doggy daycare. It's a little wet and slippery. Make sure you wear your good shoes. While there are 2 ways to enter the gorge hike, we recommend entering through the south entrance. The hike will be uphill and more strenuous, but you'll be hiking towards all of the waterfalls, so it will afford a much better view. right, so I'm stopping in one of the kind of calmer areas here so that you can hear. First question I have for you, if you want to do the if you want to do the Watkins Glen Gorge Trail, do you like stairs? There's a lot of stairs, but it's absolutely worth it. This is without a doubt one of the most beautiful hikes I've been on. This place is crazy. The hike really was magical and felt like we were in Middle Earth on the way to Rivendell. We kept waiting for elves and hobbits to show up. All right, folks, here's a riddle for you. So we are leaving the Finger Lakes. We're heading over to Columbus, Ohio. But I noticed as we were pulling out of the camp this morning that there was like a little water that looked like it had leaked from somewhere on my trailer. And now I'm noticing as we're going down the road that anytime I turn to the right, we seem to be leaving a trail of water behind us. I don't know if I've got a leak somewhere or what. I think I'm gonna pull over at the first like rest stop that we can get to.
I can't imagine because we don't have a lot of water on board.
Yeah, we don't have. I dumped all the tanks this morning. I did put about 6 gallons into the fresh tank the other day. So maybe there's a leak somewhere from the fresh tank? I don't know.
It's weird that it only happened when we pulled out though.
It's weird that it only happens when I turn to the right. Okay, so update on this water thing. I went back, crawled underneath the trailer, and there's no water underneath the belly or anything, so nothing's leaking. But I decided, well, I'll just dump the rest of the fresh water because I only had about 6 gallons in there. So I went to go pull the handle was already open. So it must have like vibrated open as we were pulling out of the camp. And that would make sense since it's on, the drain valve is on the left side of the trailer, that every time we turn right, it would drain out of that drain valve that was open. So that's it. Luckily, thankfully. Problem solved. I just closed the valve. Thankfully, it wasn't like a leak in the underbelly or anything.
You can stop stressing now.
I can stop stressing out now.
And enjoy the drive.
There's nothing worse than just seeing water coming out of the bottom of your RV, and you don't know why. All right, so problem solved. On our way to Ohio, we decided to try out something new, an overnight in one of the new Love's RV sites. So we are at the Love's little RV park here. I'm gonna go figure out how we check into this thing. So there's a kiosk over here that I think we just scanned to check in. We'll go figure it out. So I'm using my phone because I got an email and I'm using the link that says, "I'm here, check me in." Site is a back end, confirm the check-in, reservation is checked in. We are in site 5. All right, so the site is it's not perfectly level. It's about 1/8 of a bubble out, but I think that's enough. That's enough for me, it'll work. And it is a little bit downhill, but I think I can bring my trailer up enough just to level everything out for the night without having to unhook. It is literally just like a parking lot. So you can see where I'm parked behind me. This is where we're parked. And this is literally the Love's and the gas station. There's a few more spots over there. I thought there was sewer hookups, but there are not any sewer hookups. There is water, there's 50 amp, 30 amp, 20 amp. So we are leaving the Love's RV spot in a truck stop. Thoughts on the Love's RV spot?
It's a good alternative to like a Harvest House because they do have electrical, and so it was nice to have the air all on last night.
Yeah.
I felt safe here, to believe it or not. I felt really safe here. I was okay with it. The price is a little bit much, $40 for...
Yeah. My thoughts on it, if it's really hot outside and you want a place to stop that has, so you can run your air conditioner, then it's a good place to go because it was $39. That was with our Good Sam discount. My complaint about it would be that they don't really, at least at this one, they haven't separated the RV spots from like the truck stop gas station portion of it. So there's noise. There's a lot of noise. But for a single overnight on the way, and if it's hot and you want air conditioning
And water.
and there's water, there is no sewer hookups, but there is water, then yeah, I mean it's a good, if all of those qualifiers meet, then it's a good place for $39.
Yeah.